Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there in the first place? Or maybe you can vividly remember your childhood birthday party from 40 years ago, but you can't recall what you had for breakfast this morning. If you're nodding along, thinking this is just another inevitable part of getting older, I need to stop you right there. What if I told you that everything you believe about memory loss and aging is wrong? What if the solution to sharper thinking, clearer recall, and mental agility isn't found in expensive supplements or complicated brain training programs, but in something so simple you can do it while sitting in your favorite chair? I'm here today because I've discovered something remarkable, a technique so straightforward that it takes just 60 seconds a day, yet so powerful that it's helping adults in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s think more clearly than people half their age. This isn't wishful thinking or another empty promise. This is based on real neuroscience, tested methods, and the incredible stories of people who thought their best mental years were behind them. Before we dive in, I want to know where you're joining me from today. Drop a comment below and share your biggest memory challenge. Are you struggling to find the right words when you speak? Do you walk into rooms and forget your purpose? Maybe you feel like your thoughts are clear in your head, but get jumbled when you try to express them. Whatever it is, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not stuck with it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what I'm about to share with you is just the beginning of a journey that could transform how your mind works for years to come. Now let me paint you a picture. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning with the same mental sharpness you had 20 years ago. Picture yourself effortlessly remembering names, dates, and conversations. Envision speaking with confidence, finding exactly the right words without hesitation, and moving through your day with the mental clarity that makes everything feel possible again. This isn't a fantasy. For thousands of people who've embraced what I'm about to teach you, this has become their new reality. The secret isn't locked away in some expensive medical facility or hidden behind years of complicated study. It's something you can start doing right now, right where you are. But here's what makes this so powerful. We're not just talking about one simple movement. We're talking about a precise sequence of 5 interconnected exercises that work together like a symphony, each one targeting a specific area of your brain, responsible for memory, focus, balance, and mental clarity. These aren't random movements I've stumbled upon. Each exercise is designed to activate neural pathways that many of us have allowed to go dormant over the years. Think of it like this. Your brain has highways of communication, and over time, some of these roads get less traffic. They become overgrown, harder to navigate. But with the right stimulation, these pathways can be cleared, strengthened, and made more efficient than they've been in decades. What's truly amazing is how these exercises connect parts of your body you'd never think had anything to do with memory. Your toes, your neck, your tongue, your ears. Each one is wired directly to your brain in ways that can unlock mental abilities you thought were gone forever. When you activate these connections intentionally, you're essentially giving your brain a wake-up call, reminding it of its incredible capacity for renewal and growth. But I need to warn you about something crucial. Everything you're about to learn will only work if you stick around until the end of this video, because while each individual exercise is powerful on its own, the real magic happens when I show you how to combine them into that 60-second routine I mentioned. It's a specific sequence, done in a particular way, that amplifies the effects of each movement exponentially. And here's something even more important. Toward the end, I'm going to reveal the 10 most common mental habits that are silently sabotaging your memory every single day. These are things you probably do without thinking. Small patterns that seem harmless, but are actually creating roadblocks in your brain. Once you know what they are, you can eliminate them and clear the path for the dramatic improvements you're about to experience. Think about this for a moment. When you were younger, you were constantly learning new things, moving in different ways, challenging your coordination and balance. You were inadvertently giving your brain exactly what it needed to stay sharp. But as we settle into routines, as our movements become more predictable and our challenges less varied, our brains start to coast. They don't get worse because they have to. They get worse because we stop asking them to be better. This is where everything changes. The 5 exercises I'm about to teach you are specifically designed to wake up those sleeping areas of your brain. They target the exact neural networks responsible for memory formation, recall, verbal fluency, and mental clarity. And because they're so simple, so gentle, and require no special equipment or training, anyone can do them regardless of physical limitations or current fitness level. You can perform these exercises while watching television, sitting at your kitchen table, or even lying in bed. They don't require you to stand up, bend over, or put any strain on your body. Yet despite their simplicity, they create profound changes in how your brain functions. But here's what makes this truly revolutionary. When you combine all 5 exercises into that 60-second sequence, you create what I call a neural symphony. Just like individual instruments in an orchestra create beautiful music on their own, but produce something magical. When played together, these exercises amplify each other's effects when performed in the right combination. The first exercise might surprise you because it involves a part of your body you'd never connect to brain function. We're going to start with your toes. Yes, your toes. I know it sounds unusual, but your toes are directly connected to your cerebellum, the part of your brain that controls balance, coordination, and believe it or not, concentration. When you move your toes in specific ways, you're sending signals directly to this crucial brain region, waking it up and strengthening connections that may have been dormant for years. Are you ready to discover exactly how this works and why something so simple can be so transformative? Let's begin with the first exercise that could change everything about how your mind works. Exercise number 1 targets what I call the foundation of your mental clarity. I want you to sit comfortably in your chair with both feet flat on the floor. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You're going to lift all your toes off the ground and hold them up for exactly 5 seconds. Feel that gentle stretch? That sensation you're experiencing right now is your brain receiving a direct signal from nerve endings that connect straight to your cerebellum. Next, press your toes firmly down against the floor for another 5 seconds. Imagine you're trying to push through the ground itself. This activates different muscle groups and sends fresh neural signals racing up to your brain. Now comes the part that creates the real magic. Using just the tips of your toes, gently massage the floor beneath you for 10 seconds. Feel the texture, notice the temperature, pay attention to every sensation. Finally, spread your toes apart as wide as you can, then bring them back together, repeating this opening and closing motion for 10 more seconds. Those toes moving, creating constant stimulation. That's 30 seconds of pure neural activation. Repeat this entire sequence once more to complete a full minute of toe-to-brain communication. What you've just done is remarkable. You've awakened pathways between your extremities and your brain that may have been quiet for years. Research from leading neuroscience institutions shows that this type of targeted stimulation can improve balance, coordination, and surprisingly, memory recall in just weeks of consistent practice.
Hi, my name is Henry, and I'll be honest, when I first heard about this toe brain exercise, I thought it sounded a little too simple to make a difference. But I decided to give it a real shot. Just 1 minute a day, every day, for a full month. Thanks to Dr. Exercises, I've noticed a huge improvement in my memory. I'm remembering names faster, recalling where I put my keys without thinking, and even small details from conversations stick with me now. It's not just memory either. I feel more mentally alert in general. What surprised me most is how such a short daily routine could create such noticeable changes. It's like I've woken up parts of my brain that had been asleep for years, and I'm excited to keep going to see how much sharper I can get.
The second exercise focuses on something most people never consider when thinking about brain health. Your neck acts as the vital highway between your body and your mind. When this pathway becomes restricted through tension, poor posture, or simply the accumulated stress of daily life, the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your brain becomes limited. It's like trying to water a garden through a kinked hose. Sit up straight and let your shoulders relax completely. Take a deep breath and release all the tension you're carrying. Slowly turn your head to the right, moving only as far as feels comfortable. Hold this position for several seconds, feeling the gentle stretch along the side of your neck. Return to center, then repeat the movement to the left. Hold, then come back to center. Now tilt your chin upward, as if you're looking toward the ceiling. Feel the stretch along the front of your neck as fresh blood begins to flow more freely. Hold this position. Finally, slowly lower your chin toward your chest, creating a gentle stretch along the back of your neck. Hold this final position, then return to neutral. This complete sequence takes about 30 seconds. Repeat it once more for a full minute of enhanced circulation to your brain. Many people notice immediate effects: clearer thinking, reduced mental fog, and a sensation of lightness in their head. This isn't imagination. This is your brain receiving the increased oxygen and nutrients it needs to function at its best. The third exercise involves a part of your body that's directly wired to your brain's language and memory centers. Your tongue contains thousands of nerve endings that connect straight to the areas responsible for speech, comprehension, and verbal memory. Every conscious movement you make with your tongue sends powerful, revitalizing signals to these crucial regions. Open your mouth slightly and relax your jaw. Extend your tongue as far out as you comfortably can and hold it there for several seconds. Really stretch it out and feel those muscles working. Now move your tongue to the right side, as if you're trying to touch your right cheek from the inside. Hold this position. Repeat the movement to the left side, reaching for your left cheek. Hold again. Next, press your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth, alternating between pressure and relaxation. Feel that firm contact. You're activating crucial neurological pathways with each press. Finally, make complete circles with your tongue inside your mouth. First clockwise, then counterclockwise. Make these circles deliberate and full. This sequence takes approximately 30 seconds. Repeat it once more to complete your minute of targeted brain stimulation. This exercise is particularly powerful for anyone who struggles to find the right words, forgets names frequently, or feels their thoughts get tangled when trying to express them verbally. The fourth exercise focuses on organs that do far more than just help you hear. Your ears contain complex systems that control balance, spatial awareness, and your overall state of mental alertness. They are intimately connected to your brainstem, a key center that regulates both physical stability and mental clarity. Place both hands gently on your ears. Pull your ears upward toward the top of your head and hold for several seconds. Feel that gentle stretch across your scalp. Now pull your ears outward, away from your head, as if you're trying to flatten them slightly. Hold this position. Next, gently pull your ears downward toward your shoulders. This stretches different areas of the delicate ear structure. Finally, use your fingertips to massage gently around your ears in small circles. Work behind your ears, above them, and don't forget your earlobes. Feel the warmth building as circulation improves. This complete sequence takes about 30 seconds. Repeat once more for your full minute. As you perform this exercise, you might notice your ears becoming warm, your facial muscles relaxing, and your thoughts becoming noticeably clearer. Studies have shown this practice can significantly improve vestibular function, your sense of balance, and auditory processing, all of which are crucial for preventing falls and reducing mental confusion. Now comes the most powerful part of everything you've learned. Instead of doing each exercise separately, you can combine them into one flowing, incredibly effective 60-second routine that multiplies the benefits of each individual movement. Think of it as conducting a symphony, where every instrument plays its part in creating something magnificent. Start by lifting your toes while simultaneously turning your head gently to the right. Hold both positions together. This creates what I call neural multitasking, forcing your brain to coordinate multiple signals at once. Lower your toes and press them firmly against the floor while tilting your head upward. Again, hold both movements together. Next, spread your toes apart while extending your tongue as far as possible and gently pulling your ears upward. Move your tongue to the right while pulling your ears to the sides and lifting your toes again. Press your tongue against your palate while pulling your ears downward and making circles with your toes against the floor. Complete the routine by making tongue circles while massaging your ears in circular motions and alternating toe movements. Do all of this calmly, without rushing, allowing your brain to absorb each coordinated movement. Just 1 minute of this integrated routine creates a cascade of neural activity that can transform how your mind functions. When you stimulate multiple brain regions simultaneously like this, you're not just adding benefits together, you're multiplying them. The connections between different areas of your brain strengthen, communication improves, and your overall cognitive function reaches levels you may not have experienced in years. To maximize these incredible results, let me share 3 powerful secrets that will amplify everything you've just learned. First, before you begin your 60-second routine each day, drink a full glass of water. Your brain is roughly 80% water, and proper hydration is absolutely essential for optimal neural function. Think of it as preparing the soil before planting seeds. When your brain is well hydrated, every signal travels faster, every connection forms stronger, and every benefit multiplies. Second, focus intentionally on your breathing throughout the exercises. Breathe slowly and deeply through your nose, allowing your belly to expand, then exhale completely through your mouth. This isn't just breathing. This is feeding your brain the oxygen it craves while activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes healing, reduces stress, and enhances mental clarity. Each deep breath you take is like sending premium fuel directly to your mind. 2. Third, create what I call your sanctuary moment. Put on soft music that you genuinely enjoy while doing your routine. Whether it's gentle piano, acoustic guitar, or even nature sounds, pleasant music activates brain regions associated with pleasure, motivation, and memory formation. This transforms your minute of exercises from a simple task into a complete wellness experience that your mind will actually crave each day. Now, let me warn you about 3 critical mistakes that could sabotage your success. First, never rush through these movements. Your brain thrives on calm, focused attention. This isn't a race to finish quickly. Go slowly, be deliberate, and savor each movement. Speed kills the very neural connections you're trying to build. Second, if you feel any pain or sharp discomfort, stop immediately. These exercises are designed to be gentle and restorative. Your body is incredibly wise, and pain is its way of protecting you. Listen to those signals and adjust accordingly. The goal is restoration, not strain. Third, and this might be the most important point of all, consistency beats intensity every single time. Many people try a routine once or twice, expecting miraculous overnight changes, then give up when they don't see immediate results. Your brain, like any part of your body, needs regular, consistent stimulation to grow stronger. Make this routine a non-negotiable part of your day and watch as profound changes accumulate over weeks and months. Here's what I need you to understand. You've just unlocked something truly extraordinary. Regardless of your age, your past experiences, or what any doctor has told you about inevitable decline, You now possess a scientifically backed method to reactivate crucial areas of your brain. Your toes connecting you to balance and coordination. Your neck opening the pathways for enhanced circulation. Your tongue awakening language and memory centers. Your ears sharpening focus and spatial awareness. And that integrated routine multiplying all these benefits into something genuinely life-changing. Your brain isn't destined to fade with age. It's designed to renew itself, and now you know exactly how to trigger that renewal process in just 1 minute each day. Maybe as you followed along with these exercises, you felt something stirring. A gentle warmth in your feet, a release of tension in your neck, or a sudden clarity in your thoughts. That wasn't coincidence. That was your incredibly intelligent body responding to exactly what it's been waiting for. This is your brain sending you a powerful message. I'm still here. I still have enormous potential. Why don't you give me the chance to truly shine? It's never, ever too late to begin this journey. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, your mind remains vibrant and capable. Your brain possesses an amazing capacity for renewal and growth. All it asks for is opportunity, just 1 minute each day. No expensive medications, no exhausting routines, no empty promises. Just 2 fundamental things: the sincere desire to begin and the steady discipline to continue. If you've made it this far, you now possess something of immense value. A secret that can genuinely transform your cognitive health. And if you choose to embrace it, to truly use it, I guarantee you'll notice real, tangible changes in just a few weeks. But you won't be the only one who notices. The people around you will see it too. They'll observe your renewed energy, your growing confidence, the clearer expression in your eyes, and a new fluidity in your movements. They'll witness a revitalized, more vibrant version of you emerging. If this video has empowered you in any way, please share it with someone you care about, someone who truly needs this message. That friend who always struggles with mental fog, that family member who constantly misplaces things and feels frustrated. Everyone deserves to age with clarity, with dignity, and with a mind that continues serving them brilliantly. And if you start this simple routine today, I ask you to come back in 3 weeks and tell me how it went. Leave a comment below sharing the incredible changes you've experienced. Your story, your personal transformation could become the most powerful inspiration for someone else who's ready to reclaim their mental sharpness. Thank you for investing this time in yourself today. Thank you for taking this valuable step toward a clearer, more confident future. And please, never forget this truth. Your brain is a marvel, and it never gives up on you. The question is, are you ready to stop giving up on it? Hit that subscribe button if you're committed to this journey, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore even more ways to unlock your mind's incredible potential. Your best mental years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to claim them, starting with just 1 minute today.